In Pokemon, abilities have been around since the very start. There's been some great ones, and some that don't quite make sense. Anyway, with the introduction of Pokemon X and Y, there were bound to be some great new additions to the list. So today, we're going into my personal top 5/best favorite new abilities of the 6th generation. Let's get going. At number 5, we have Gooey, the signature ability of Goodra. Goodra is one of my favorite Generation 6 Pokemon, as you know if you saw my 5 top favorite Kalos Pokemon, and I'm glad it came with some nice perks. Goodra is the only pseudo-legendary Pokemon so far to have a defensive stat be its best stat, as its special defense is the highest of its stats. This Pokemon's special defense is so great, special moves hardly touch it. People will try to get around this by using physical attacks, but then, with Gooey, this will lower their speed anytime a Pokemon hits them with a physical move. Gooey allows Goodra to be covered both in physical and special defense, and it makes this dragon pretty cool. With the introduction of Mega Evolutions, there was bound to be some great new abilities tied with them. For this slot, it's a tie between Mega Kangaskhan's Parental Bond and Charizard-Y's Drought. Although Drought wasn't exclusively introduced to this generation, I'm glad Charizard got it. It helped out this Pokemon who desperately wanted to get into the metagame at every chance. Every time Charizard is sent into battle, the sun will come out, and its fire moves are boosted 50%. This also gives Charizard a wider range of attacks. It can use things like Solar Beam without having to bring out the sun first, wasting a turn. I had to put Mega Kangaskhan on here too because Parental Bond is pretty neat. Your attacks hit twice. Just when the opponent thinks they've survived your hit, Baby Kangaskhan sweeps in for the knockout, leaving many foes confused and frustrated. Anyway, I'm glad these Mega Pokemon got a boost, and I'm eager to see what they can do. Number 3 is Harvest, the signature ability of this thing. Although its highest stat is attack, it's quickly making a name for itself as a wall too. Although it doesn't have highly impressive defensive stats, its ability, Harvest, allows it to keep using its Citrus Berry, or any other berry for that matter, although Citrus is the most popular right now. This means that every single time its HP drops below 50 without getting knocked out, there's a 50% chance that it will get 25% of its HP back. And 50% chance may seem low, but I always seem to have good luck with it, and it almost always works. Anyway, this is great for many examples and can really get on your opponent's nerves if used correctly. Remember how in my top 5 favorite Kalos Pokemon list, I said Talonflame wouldn't be competitive? I am extremely sorry for that. Talonflame has quickly made a name for itself with its new ability, Gale Wings. Gale Wings gives +1 priority to every flying type move. Talonflame is able to be sent out on short notice and Brave Bird with priority. Not like much was outspeeding this thing to begin with, but this is a nice boost. Talonflame is a great lead, being able to hit hard on the first turn, and sending it out first can help avoid those pesky stealth rocks. Anyway, go Talonflame! I wanted to try to make this list original, but did anyone else really stand a chance? Greninja's Protean takes number 1 on this list, and no, not that Protean, this Protean. With this ability, Greninja can take the type of whatever move it used last. Use a bug move, he's a pure bug type, get stabbed. Use a psychic type move, you get psychic type stab. Use a water move, you get water type stab. You get stabbed, you get stabbed. Everybody gets stabbed. Well, not unless you're Greninja, but that's beside the point. In all seriousness though, this is a pretty neat ability. It changed just another starter into a viable metagame competitor. I'm currently trying to breed a perfect IV Protean Froakie in my Y version, but every time I get a Froakie with perfect IVs, it doesn't have the wonderful ability. But my breeding problems aside, you can't deny this is a pretty cool ability. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it. If you have a favorite ability I didn't mention, leave it in the comment section below. And if you have a video you'd like to see me do in the future, make sure to leave a comment. As always, I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.